This auction is for a Tokyo high power amplifier. It's the HL 1.5K FX. The amplifier is in great working order. I've got my 991A hooked up over here, and I have it on, I'm running 65 watts. Let me show you what I'm running. It's in the 100-watt scale being here. I'll key it up, and I'm at 65 watts. Okay, so what I'm going to do is put it to the 1,000-watt scale. I got a little push button here. I'm going to key up the radio, and then key it up. And we got about 850, close to 900 watts. Okay, so let's go to 80 meters. I'm doing it manually. And key it up. Let me make sure what I got. I got 65 watts. Okay, and I'm gonna, let's make sure I'm on everything. Okay, I'm trying to hold this button here and it's going everywhere. Okay, now I'm going to key up the radio and then the amp, and you're almost at 1,000. You're a little over about 950. Okay, so I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but here's 7 megahertz. Let me put this to 7 megahertz. Put it in the 100-watt scale. It's doing a little over 60 watts. I'm dropping my mic, and we'll key it up. Oh, got to put this to the 1,000-watt scale. Okay, key it up, and you're at about 900. Okay, so it's working now. On the only thing on this, make sure you read the manual, because 50 megahertz, 6 meters. If you go over here, it's putting it, it says 650 watts PEP. That's peak envelope power. So that's giving you about 400 watts, maybe a little more. Let me go here to 50 megahertz. Let's see what we're putting out here. Okay, on here I'm doing about 70. Okay, let me see if everything's there. Put this in 1,000. Gotta pick my button up. Okay, I'm gonna key it up. Well, we're actually getting about 500. So it's got really good output. Works great. Let me shut my radio off. You manually, you got A or B, so you can switch, back and forth from A or B. So you can run a 6-meter rig on one, and you can run your HF on the other, and just switch back and forth. And it remembers it in here too. Remembers it in, like if you change it here, say at 14 megahertz, you put it on B. Okay, it'll remember that. Say and if I change it here to B for say 6 meters, when you go down, when I go back to 20 meters, 14 megahertz, it switches back and then goes normal all the way up unless you hit the button. Let me put 14 back to A so I don't forget, and this back to A. Okay, here's your high voltage. Doing good. And keep in mind too, I'm running 100 and it's on 120 volts. That's what I'm getting out of my outlet here. That's what it's wired for, and it's got a it's got an extension cord. I'm going to show you a real long extension cord going out to the other room. So I'm sure that's not helping things any with the length of that wire. But you can always change it to 220 volts. So anyway, this auction is for the 1.5 Tokyo high power amplifier. I have the original box for it, the original manual, the outer box. I got a new outer box for it, double walled box. This will come to you in very nice condition and great working order. So with that, look at the pictures and bid only if you're a serious bidder, please. Thank you.